PharmaVentures, experts in deals and alliances.
Innovate UK plays a critical role in growing and cultivating technology-based companies in the UK. Kath Mackay, who's joining us on the show today, is the Interim Deputy Director of Health and Care at Innovate UK. Welcome, Kath.
Thank you.
So Innovate UK has some key technology sectors that it invests in and helps companies within based on the country's sort of strategy areas. Can you explain the organisational structure in these departments to us?
Sure. So Innovate UK is the UK's innovation agency, and it's the prime mechanism by which the government incentivises innovation in business. And we're charged with growing the UK economy by supporting that innovation. So Innovate UK, we're arranged into 4 main sectors. We're supporting companies in materials and manufacturing, infrastructure systems, emerging and enabling technology, and health and life science. And I have a role in the health and life science team at Innovate UK, where I look after a group of people who are supporting companies across all high value areas in life science and biomedical. So we work with companies ranging from advanced therapy companies through to digital health companies, with everything else in the middle. So we have strategies and expertise in AMR and vaccines, precision medicine, medicines discovery, and we also run cross-cutting programs such as the Biomedical Catalyst and the Small Business Research Initiative.
So everybody knows Innovate UK as sort of the agency that gives out grants for their innovation. But of course, there must be a lot more to the organisation than just grants. What sort of other activities do you have?
Sure. So you're right. We are best known as a grant funder for innovative projects. Alongside that, we have a sister organisation called Knowledge Transfer Network. So we are, and the Enterprise Europe Network that we are a key stakeholder in. So we are very much involved with finding new partners for our businesses through these organisations and directly ourselves, and making sure that our businesses are driving ahead with the best collaborations, and also exploring new markets outside of the UK where the Enterprise Europe Network can play a role. So it's not just fund, we have a role in Connect as well. Also in terms of funding, while we are best known for our grant funding, we have a range of initiatives in new financial products. So we are trialling innovation loans for the first time and have a competition open at the moment to support companies looking for loans in the infrastructure sector. As well as grant funding by standard means, we have an investment accelerator program, and that really works to match businesses who are seeking grant funding from us with the private investment community. So we have run competitions specifically in health and life sciences, where we are seeking businesses who would like to claim a grant from us but get their match funding from private investors. Obviously, a key feature of that is that they get money from these investors, but actually what we're doing is really opening up new doors and cementing relationships with the private investment community to allow businesses to scale.
And also with the match funding, with the amount of money getting bigger in the same process, they have the momentum to go a lot further than otherwise.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. So Innovate UK has funded a lot of companies to date in the order of billions of pounds. Is there a criteria for when Innovate UK puts money in companies, a bit like other investors do?
That's right. So we have an application process which is on our website, so everything is very transparent. We fund by essentially competitive funding, so we'll have a competition in a particular area. A company will then have to apply to us as part of that competition, and there is an application form on the website that they have to complete. So everything is transparent and publicly available, and we ask questions of our companies that are typical for any type of investment. So we want to make sure that we are backing the right team and there is the right team in place to actually deliver the project. We want to make sure that we're backing a project which is new and innovative. We want to make sure that we are supporting a technology that really does have a global market. So it's all the types of things that a standard private investor would look for. We want to make sure that there's also some additionality of Innovate UK funding. We want to make sure that we're funding the risky projects that can't be funded elsewhere. So we like risk. We accept that some of the things we're funding may ultimately not work, but we want to make sure we're funding risk that is well managed.
And by taking the risk, do you also expect a return from these investments?
The funding thus far is non-dilutive grant funding. So the grants range in size from anything from, I'd say, kind of 25 to £50,000, right the way up to a total project size of around 2 million for some of our larger grants. And in health, some of those can be used to fund, for example, early clinical trials.
Now, health and care is a very broad umbrella, and there's lots of different components within that. So when it comes to different parts, different components, are there particular interests that are there particular sectors that you're more interested in? For example, RX versus DX, nutraceuticals, cosmetics, food and beverage. What's your take on that?
So we have a relatively broad, I guess, portfolio across health, care, food and agri-tech. Within that, we do have strategic areas that we are looking to fund. So in our sector-based competitions that we've won previously, we ask for applications specifically in cell and gene therapy, precision medicine, medicines discovery, underpinning bioscience, food and agri-tech. And within each of those key themes, we will ask for something very specific. And really we're looking to address a particular policy piece, innovation area. So the types of things we've asked for example, in advanced therapies, we've specifically looked to fund viral vector manufacturing. In medicines discovery, for a competition we currently have open at the moment, we're looking to support applications, drug discovery companies looking specifically to use AI in drug discovery. So we will monitor the market, work out what the trends are and what the opportunities are, and essentially evolve our funding around that.
And so you make these decisions based on the current industry trends?
Yeah, so we're looking at industry trends directly through our sister organisations and from just getting out there and speaking with companies. And also we're just monitoring what other funding is out there and where there's a gap in the market and real potential for us to have some impact.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Kath. It's been great talking to you, and you're playing a great role, very important role in the UK biotech economy. So congratulations.
Thank you.
For more information about PharmaVentures, visit our website